Welcome, my slot car friends from around the world. I am Stingray Johnny. Today I am going to discuss what I believe is the top 5 bodies that you can use to race on AFX cars. We're going to start with number 5. Now, I do want to say this, your opinion may vary, and you're more than welcome to put anything down below in the comments that you think is a good body. And there are lots of good bodies, but these are what I believe are the top 5, and I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to start out with this car. This car is a very underrated car, body anyways. It is a Ferrari, and it's very old, non-magnet traction, but you can put them on a magnet traction car. These cars, the body fits the chassis very tightly, and I don't mean like, well, it fits it tightly that way too, but I'm not talking about the clips. I'm just talking about how it conforms around the chassis, and it's a fairly low car, low center of gravity. And this is my pick for number 5 for best bodies you can race on an AFX car. Number 4 is going to be the Datsun 240Z. Again, it's a fairly tight-fitting chassis. It fits close around the chassis. It's got a short back end. The center of gravity is not too high. It doesn't roll over really easy, and that's always a big plus. Number 3 on the list is Chevrolet Camaro. These cars really do handle pretty good. They all handle pretty good. It's a tight-fitting body. There's not a lot of room around the body. It's not bulky. It's not overly tall. The center of gravity is fairly low. It's got a short back end. It's just a really good car for racing. Number 2, Chevrolet Corvette. Now, these cars, if you look at them, if you look at this compared to this car, the Corvette's a little longer. And the Corvette does tend to slide a little bit around the track. I think the back end's a little longer, and but it's got very good aerodynamics. It's got a low center of gravity, and even though it's a little longer, I do think it's a good car because it's predictable. Yes, it slides a little bit, but it's a controllable slide. You can predict what it's going to do, and I find that this is a very, very good body to race. Let's go on to the next one. Number 1 on the list. Again, another Ferrari. These cars are really awesome. They have an incredibly short back end. They have an incredibly low center of gravity. They do fit the body nice and tight. And again, I'm not talking about the clips, because you want some play. You don't want the clips to grab the body too tight. You want that body to be able to float a little bit. But I'm just talking about the way the body contours over the chassis and how much wasted space is under there, and there's really not that much, and I don't think there's any doubt. I would say hands down, this is definitely the best AFX body that you can race on an AFX slot car. So again, I'm sure there's some people who are going to have some disagreement, but overall, I think these are very, very good cars to race. And you're welcome to put down your top 5 below. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.